Hello, JMC family, friends, and any other fabulous people joining us today for another story time with JMC. Got a little bit of change of the program. Initially, we were supposed to have the fabulous Jen come on to read us The Invisible String, but she is having a baby. We got another JMC family, another person coming into the world for our family. So I will be filling in her place with The Invisible String. It was a wonderful book talking about just love and the way we have connections with people, even if we're not there. It's that invisible string. So I will be reading that. And thank you, everyone who's joining us. And let's get going with The Invisible String. Thanks for joining another story time with JMC. We got another book here for you called The Invisible String by Patrice Karst. Here we go. The Invisible String. The children of the world and the magic of their strings. Just to start it off. Liza and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm, quiet night. There they are sleeping. Suddenly, it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled until it got so loud that it woke them up. "Mommy, Mommy," they cried out as they ran to her. "Don't worry, you two. It's just the storm making all that noise. Go back to bed." "We want to stay close to you," said Jeremy. "We're scared." Mama said, "You know, we're always together no matter what." "But how can we be together when you're out here and we're in bed?" said Liza. Mom held something right in front of them and she said, "This is how." Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mom was holding. "I was about your age when my mom first told me about the invisible string." "I don't see a string," said Jeremy. "You don't need to see the invisible string. People who love each other are always connected by a very special string made of love." "But if you can't see it, how do you know it's there?" asked Liza. "Even though you can't see it with your eyes, you can feel it with your heart and know that you are always connected to everyone you love." "When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all the way along the string until I feel it tug on my heart. And when you tug it right back, I feel it in our hearts," said Jeremy. "Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string?" Liza asked. "She sure does," asked Mom. "And best friends like me and Lucy?" asked Liza. "Best friends too." "How far can the string reach?" "Anywhere and everywhere," said Mom. "Would it reach me even if I were a submarine captain deep in the ocean?" asked Jeremy. "Yes, Mom said. Even there." That's so cute. The fishies make a little heart. Or a mountain climber? Even there. A dancer in France? Even there. All kinds of love. A jungle explorer? Even there. How about an astronaut in space? Yes, even there. Then Jeremy quietly asked, "Can my string reach all the way to Uncle Brian in heaven?" Yes, even there. Does the string go away when you're mad at us? Never, said Mom. Love is stronger than anger, and as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there. Even when you get older and can't agree about things like movies to see or what game to play in the back seat, or even what time to go to bed. Oh, that's right. You two should be in bed. And with that, they all laughed as Mom chased the twins back to the bed. Within a few minutes, they were asleep, even though the storm was still making the same loud noises outside. They had love. As they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have, and all the strings their friends have, and their friends have, and their friends have, until everyone in the world is connected by invisible strings. And from deep inside, they could clearly see no one is ever alone. That's the end of The Invisible String, talking about love and the string that goes between those you love. Thank you for joining us for The Invisible String. Awesome. That was such a great book. I loved that story, telling it. Thank you, me, coming from the other side. It's a great book that relates to fostering because it talks about love no matter where people are at. It could be a discussion with a kiddo. What string are you feeling that's being tugged right now? Which string do you want to tug on yourself? Do you want someone to know that you're thinking of them and you want to tug on their string? Maybe not just through thought, but through speaking, through art, through any other way of communicating with them and showing them that you love them and you're there and you're thinking about them. So I think that is a great book because even when someone is separated from their family, there's not something that really is separate from in their life. They're still connected by a string through that love. And our kiddos that are pulled out of their homes, pulled away from their families, they are still connected through love with them. So we need to nurture that string and that connection to their family. So if a kiddo hasn't had the chance to engage with their different strings and knowing how they're connected, talk with them, see which strings they need tugged on, and when they're in care, how can they continue to nurture those strings and those connections. So thanks everyone for joining us for another story time with JMC. You can check out The Invisible String by Patrice Karst. It was a great read and beautifully drawn. And thank you for joining us once again. We'll have someone next week join us As a special guest, it is going to be the author of the next book will be reading the book for us. It'll be extra special treat for story time with JMC. So join us next Tuesday and keep being awesome.